All right, there's like a buzzing thing in the background, but that's a halogen light. A light. The plants need it. All right, just if you can bear with it. I can bear with it. All right, I'm going to start this. All right, okay. Please excuse the buzzing in the background that can't be helped right now. Electricity, things need electricity. Yes. Anyway, so I'm just going to read this thing because I keep messing it up. Aha, yes, I'm trying not to swear, all right? And it's difficult, jolly difficult. For me, personally, I'm a lifetime member of swearing. Anyway, I'm trying not to, okay? Just all right? Okay, anyway. Hi. I did that. Okay, about this project. Imagine you lost something, right? You lost a piece of jewelry. Imagine if someone found that thing, but instead of finding out who the owner is, they just hand it off to random people, figuring that if everyone does it, you just hand it to the next person, just give this to Sid, right? Then eventually it'll get back to the rightful owner through the whole 6 degrees of separation thing, right? It's never going to get back to the owner. It's very unlikely that it would get back to the owner unless it's meant to. Anyway, so that's what I want to make a film about, and I need your help. So I went to a party, and I took some extra healthy cookies, and I lost this silver wishbone pendant that I had on a chain, and that led to this idea. It was a early Christmas present. It was a present from a mother. I don't like cricket. Sorry. It was a present from my mother, but anyway, that's beside the point. It was an early present. I'd had it for like a day, not even a night, you know. But this is what's come of it. So, unwrapping the little gifts that the universe gives us. You see, I also got this. I am yet to read it, but it's actually perfectly fits in with what I'm doing in 2018. Like this thing, for example. I'm going to learn to do this social media thing properly. Like, I'll get to the point. I'll stop waffling about all this other bollocks and I'll get to the point eventually. Anyway, I've got this idea, right? It's a film. I just want to do the world's biggest film collaboration, okay? So the idea is I lost this thing at a party, so I want people just to film. Like, I'm going to go back to the script, all right? Just, so, yeah. So I went to a party, I took some, and the silver wish, I lost it, but it led to this idea, okay? So all you need is a mobile phone, but you can use a camcorder or professional equipment if you want. It's a film project, right? You don't have to worry about editing because I'm going to take care of all that. You just have to shoot a short film about how you came into contact with the silver wishbone. You found it, someone gave it to you, something that happens to you through the day, a little story you want to tell, whatever you want to contribute to the film, your contribution to the film, whatever you want to contribute to the film. And then you document how you pass it on to the next person, or how you lost it, or whatever. It's just out of your possession now. So that's your segment of the film. And then I'm going to edit all these things together and make one giant collaborative effort. I'll just be the editor and whatever. Each thing should go for about, 5-10 minutes at the max. 5. You don't have to worry about editing stuff, so you just do it on your phone, just like blip. Oh, look, I found a thing. Hey, blip. Go hanging out with your homies or whatever. Blip. Hey, look, I found a thing. Or whatever. You put in whatever content you want. If you're a blogger or a vlogger, you might put in some kind of vlog. Frog. Blog, vlog, flog. Frog, mog, nog. You're distracting me. Okay, just chill. If you're a filmmaker, a storyteller, you might be like, I'm going to make a little zombie apocalypse 5 minutes. I don't know, whatever. It's whatever story you want. If you're a band, you might come into possession, you walk into your rehearsal studio, do your song, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be doing songs. I'm going to be putting songs out there. Hell yes. So you do your song. If you do that, send me the audio, though. Send me, decent audio, so it's not just like you recorded through a phone, your band. Anyway, so the length, 5:10. And if this thing works and it starts to grow, I'll put out, initially I'll just put out, versions of, each one the full length. And then as it starts to grow, as it's more and more, I'll be compressing it, edit it down. So it'll become a long film. It'll be a collaboration. If anyone's wondering about money, if there's ever any money that comes from this, everyone gets an equal share. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing other things for money. Oh yes. Money, money, money. I like money. I quite like it. Quite a lot. And it's quite nice having money. I've not had a lot of money in the past. But now, that's all going to change. I'm going to get my teeth fixed. Get some hair on my pubis. Not worried about my head, but my pubis. Oh, it's a shame. It's all better. How did I get on to talking about this? Is what happens. People complain about I have to spend 24 hours a day in here. Okay, so the silver wishbone may not ever turn up, and even if it does, some people might not want to might want to get started on filming before receiving it, or there may be a huge distance between people. To get around this, I want to make the object something which can be replaced easily, or we can have multiple items going around at the same time. The original wishbone may never turn up, so we can work around it though. Get another one, or find a different object. Anyway, there's a Facebook page. It's called Give This to Sid, if you see him or something. Oh, look, I'll put stuff in the comments, and I don't have a good memory, and I've written this down, but I forgot to write down the names, so just bear with me, please. Thank you. You're good people. I love you all. I do. I truly love you. I'd perform sexual favours for you all if I could. I mean, it's from the heart. Anyway. The thing about it is I wanted to do this. A big part of this idea, I wanted something physical that would actually go around all the people, that would be passed around, that would connect everyone. Because a big part of this idea is that I'd like there to be an actual physical thing which connects us all, because it seems like we're all connected through the internet and all this technology, but it's all completely cerebral. There's nothing which physically connects us. And so I think a lot of people feel disconnected within that connection, which is a crazy irony. I'm sure someone will explain why that's not an irony, but whatever. And it creates a situation where people will troll strangers for no good reason other than they had an opinion and a chance to express that opinion without any consequence or comeback whatsoever. And so they can be dicks. I know I've done that, been a dick on the internet. But then, let he who is without sin cast the first emoji, as Jesus said. Anyway, so people in different cities. Alright, so far I've got 2 of my friends who are keen, liked the thing, so I hope they're keen. Hope they're clean too. Anyway, one lives up in Brisbane. Shout out to Rob and family. Rob, what's up, man? And my man Nico in Paris. Yo, Nico, what's up, my brother? Anyway, those dudes, they're into it. So, and I live in Melbourne. So to connect these, for example, say the bone is going to Rob. So someone in Melbourne's going to pass to Rob and then Nico. So the way to connect them, simply find a common thread that's in every city. So to get it to Rob, I would film myself leaving the bone at something which is in Melbourne and Brisbane, which might be a coffee shop, like a Bar Stux, or a brothel. Let's go with a pub, actually. They're everywhere in Australia, so are brothels, but let's go with pub. So Rob then finds that his local pub. So it's just like, I'll just edit it, it says pub to pub. Suddenly we're in Brisbane. Who knows the difference? People might figure it out and then go, oh, that's curious. How did that happen? Then we're in Australia. So, So when it comes to Rob's turn to pass it off to Nico, something that's in both Brisbane and Paris, like a McDonald's, because nothing says Brisbane and Paris like McDonald's, or a bakery or a boulangerie. And so the continuity of the film only shifts when the audience realise that somehow we've gone from one city to another city, from one country to another country, Rob walks into a pub in Brisbane, leaves it on the thing, or gives it to the bartender, here, give this to Sid. My friend Nico walks into a bar in Paris. Guy goes, here, someone left this to give to Sid. He takes it. He walks out. Suddenly we're in Paris. Everything's in French. That's your first clue that we're in Paris. Anyways, it's just I want to just do the world's largest collaboration project, and I'd love it if everyone would get involved. I might even try and refilm this, because we're up to 11 minutes 15 seconds because I waffle. I'm sorry, I just do. My brain is kind of waffly. It's got waffly qualities. It's like I'm always eating it. It's like waffles. Yeah, and also the story, right? Why is there a 94? Anyway, look, the Silver Wishbone, you can put anything you want in the content, right? If you're a blogger or a vlogger, you could put a vlog entry in, be like, oh, look, I found this. Hey, people, what do we think of this? Hey. And, whatever. I don't know what vloggers do. Or, it can be I think I said this before. Basically, the Silver Wishbone is essentially the film's MacGuffin. And since I just referenced Alfred Hitchcock, I would also like to do another Hitchcockian thing, which is appear in the film from time to time. But never actually getting the silver thing back, okay? So it's like I'll be sitting in the background while someone's filming their thing. If they're at a coffee shop, I'll just be sitting in the background. Maybe I'll interact with some people or whatever. But that's just, if it works out that someone's filming and we're in the same city and we happen to have a wishbone, because we can get multiple wishbones as well and get it circulating. But first I need some more people, because so far I've got dos people interested in this project, and dos is no bueno. No, it's not enough. I want lots of peoples in this thing, So anyway, I'm going to spread this around. I'll put it on some university things. Those people are, cool kind of people who would probably get involved in, something like this. Because that's what I need initially. I need some cool people, like some super cool people to do this with, because, I know I've mucked around on the internet before. No one wants to get involved with anything that other people, that there's not 1,000 other followers, because you look kind of, no one else doing it. That, it's got to start somewhere. So that's where the super cool people come in. The people who get on board early, who recognize a great idea when they see it, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And they do it, and they film the thing, and they share it. Everyone shares this, and we're all sharing, and then I'll edit it all together, and I should probably reshoot this.